Uh-oh. It's always something, man. The stream just can't just start like it's supposed to. It's always got to be something. But your boy gonna figure it out. Just like that, and I'm back at it with another one. Ah, man, every time there's a new update, there's something that throws the whole complexity off. I'd be like, man, if you just can't just act right, like regular programs. Excuse me, good people. Listen, I was hold on, let me see if I can readjust this real quick. There we go. There we go. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, you know what? I think this is this iPad. No, I don't think it's the iPad either. I'm trying to fix this glare off my glasses. But it is what it is. Oh man. D1 in the building. What's going on, D1? Yeah, man, listen, man. I knew this was gonna happen. Soon as, you know what, that first initial, but what I wasn't expecting, and we're gonna look over this article tonight. Said back at it like a crack addict. We're gonna look at, man, one of the reasons why the stock prices fell. You know why? You know it because you know Japan's people is saying, hey, the U.S. is about to go in this recession, and that's one of the big reasons why their stock prices is falling. Because one, if we're going to a recession, no one's going to be buying a regular Switch. If anybody's going to spend their money, they're going to be really careful. They're going to buy premium stuff. So, hey, Holly, how you doing? Holly Pinky in the building. Old school, new school. Need to learn those. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. How you doing? It's been a long time. You know what? Listen, the majority of my beard was black when you was watching. Oh, but Holly Pinky's in the building. We never got Halo and Smash, Holly. Dub City in the building. I'm gonna get some of these people on. Listen, I'm trying out a new name picker tonight. It's called Seating Chartmaker.app. I just hope it works. That's all I can say. Dub City in the building. Let me get you on the board. All right, D1. Got Geeky on here twice as nice. All right. So let's see. GT in the building. My bad. What's going on, GT? Chung Cheetah can't hang with the gorilla. Voodoo. Right there for my magic. Shout out to X Clan, man. Boy. All hell fucking lessons. Classic hip hop right there, buddy. We got Gorilla Tactics on the board. I'm gonna put GT2. All right, so let's see if I can scroll back up real quick. Gorilla Tactics says, poll question: is the wheel rigged? Hey man, listen, good people, y'all gonna have to bear with me, man. I didn't have anything to eat all day long, and then my wife was up there cooking this deep dish pizza, and buddy, it's popping. New wheel versus old wheel. Let me show you this new wheel. If I can get to the screen, hold on. This gotta be error. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can move my face out the way. This is the new wheel. It has a geeky aesthetic. Good people though. We need a good poll question. D1 says, wow, Nintendo stock fell again. I just bought a share of Sony this morning. $80. Yeah. At one point in time, man, I used to have like I used to have almost 100 shares of Sony, and it was trading quite. You know, I sold it because it was because at one point in time, shoes Sony shares, man, was like almost at $150, but it has dropped down quite tremendously. So I love the purple. All right, listen, vote for this wheel. We got purple on this bad boy. BP, I gotta take another bite. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. I can make one on video. It's popping. Hey man, shout out to Get You a Wife. Get you one. It's the sweet one. You can say I never got my wheel price. Okay, listen, I couldn't figure out who won. And I couldn't find the old program. You know, my other program, it is always lists like who did win. So, Geeky, I will make sure you get yours tonight. And Gorilla Tactic, don't say nothing. You always got something to say. G1 says, so no wheel at all tonight? No. The wheel is on and popping. We're just going to try a new one. New wheel, still rigged. Man. Sonic Knuckle Tails, go kick some rocks. D1 says, gaming dad, PC about to be all... No, it ain't. You know what I keep doing? After every bite, I keep wrapping it on my pants. But man, listen, it's good, and then when it's good and you hungry, it's like the best. I just hope my greedy kids don't eat it all. Hottie said, I am hyped for Prime 4. I'm hyped too. I just want Nintendo to come out and calm the masses. Go get some rocks. What do you mean? Kick rocks, man, was like a term that some of us older folk used to use when we were young. But we didn't care about what somebody had to say. We were telling them to go kick rocks. Like, man, go ahead and kick some rocks. So it means nothing. I mean, it's just a funny term right now. But real quick, let's see. So, well, I stay about maybe 5 hours north of Panama City. So my daughter and her little boyfriend, he'll always be her little boyfriend until they figure out to do something else, like, you know, maybe get married one day. Then he'll be her husband. But until then, he's the little boyfriend. He will always be the little boyfriend. So her and the little boyfriend decided, you know, to get with his brother and his girlfriend. They're going to go on vacation. They're going to go down here to Panama and have a good week. I mean, a whole week. I mean, good Lord. However, they went down there, and on the way down, her car breaks down. Luckily, that her friends drove her car. So me and my son Joseph, who does not have a driver's license, he has his permit, does not have his driver's license. We goes down there, drives down there. I get the car kind of fixed up. You know, it has a leak, a radiator leak. I'm assuming it might probably be the water pump. However, it got a leak in that area. So I'm like, all right, Jojo, man, we don't have the money to get it towed. We were 150 something miles away from home. Like, I'm not getting this towed, man. We're gonna drive this bad boy. And my son was about it. He was like, all right, Daddy, let's go. You know what? So Jojo drove my car. He had to follow me. And so we had to stop a couple of times. And so if you ever drive down to Panama, if you somewhere in the Georgia area, you always run into that Buc-ee's. They call it the Auburn Buc-ee's. It's like not right, real close to Auburn University. So he pulls up in there, you know what? So I was able to drive from where her car broke down at to Buc-ee's, before I had to kind of like, to put some more water in it, So, it was one of them things like every, so miles I had to put water in it. But, I love how God sometimes be like, listen, I just pray like, God, make sure she's safe, things of that nature. And, pray that I'm able to get the car back. So God put something in my spirit, like, you know what, go to an auto parts store and buy a radiator cap. So I watched the video and found, they show me some signs that the radiator cap is out, faulty, to kind of help with the pressure, because, it has enough pressure, the water pump will keep working. I know you ain't trying to come to hear that. But long story short, we had to keep stopping. It's probably like every 40 miles we were stopping, man. So, but we made it back, man. Made it back safely. And just, just how I got, just as I was pulling in front of the house, then the car started smoking. Whole neighborhood looking at us like, I don't care. We made it home. Got that bad boy in the driveway, and that's where it's sitting. So hopefully we will be able to get it in the shop prior to tomorrow. So, but that was an experience, But I was just so proud of my son Joseph for handling it. He never drove by himself ever before. And before, saying he's just starting to get his bearings underneath him where he's a more confident driver. And so, but man, that joker drove. Let's see, he drove 80 miles there and then turned around and drove the whole trip back. So that joker drove like almost 300 miles. For him to be that age was, quite impressive for me. I was so proud of him. He did a really, really good job. Let's see. He said we had thunderstorms and lightning. When Holly, today? Let me go back to some of these comments. Let me go back to the comment sheet real quick. All right, let me skip on down. All right. GT says, I ain't saying nothing. Just know the hostage negotiator will be calling you in 5 for your list of demands. Oh, man, that's too funny. Holly Pig said, 2025, I'm going to be 25, the big one. Man, 25 was a great year for me. Hold on, computer. I still got some more of this to munch on, so y'all have to bear with me. Make you want to bop them shoulders. Susan Nunton said, I thought you wanted rocks to stone me over something. But why? No, sir. No stone in there. No stone. The big 25, I'm turning 37 in a couple of months. Man, another good time. 37. Woo-wee. I think I was just starting teaching at 37. I don't know why I waited so late. But I love it. I love it. My man Ruben in the building. Get Ruben on the board, man. Thank you, Ruben Wynn, with the super chat. Let's see. Your name should be Ruben the Truth. As a matter of fact, Ruben is. I gotta get GT2. All right, GT2 on the board. Let's see. Steve M to get you on the board. Trying to get to your statement in a minute. Who am I missing? Ruben 2. Ruben 2. Don't let good people listen. If you are a member of the channel, it only costs you $1.99. $1.99 would definitely help support the channel as we continue to give out Nintendo eShop cards. But if you are a member and you're a part of, you either are part of our $1.99 or $4.99, you get an extra selection on the board, and we really would appreciate you because the eShop cards, but I don't have the hookup like I used to. I used to have a hookup boy, until GameStop was like, listen, we can't do that no more. Man, that was the hookup. Get that extra $5. I'll just like, boom. That's how I bought I stayed on top of it. But it is what it is. Steve says, y'all had car trouble too. I just had to replace my shock, strut, sway bar, control arm. Man, listen, I've had to do that before. I had like what was that car? It was a Pontiac Grand Am. I love that car. That car was so fast. But yeah, I had to get all of that done at one time. Boy, that hit the pockets hard. Went to get the alignment and they bent my brake shields, got those fixed, and ran over a nail immediately after. God almighty. But listen, you got to be more careful. So yeah, so you feel my pain totally. D1 says, same here, man. Brakes, rotors, tire. Man, this must be the season. This is my season for faith and favor. All right. The tire balance, oil change, alignment, and still need a new radiator. Gee. Ruby says hello to everyone. He says, where is GT's extra entry? It's on the board, sir. It's called GT2. It's on there. But I'll get yours a Super Sonic Mockingjay. It's on the board. Steve M says, let me take this off. We're getting hit with the TS Diddy, and they said it would be worse than 2015. When we had 1,000-year flood. Forecasts, and it will be similar to when Harvey hit Houston. Golly. Well, listen, we got to pray that, people take care of themselves. If my daughter would go down to Florida of all places, this hurricane about to hit. But luckily it's hitting on the opposite side of where she's at, so that's the blessing. Steam Group for podcast win. It's on there. Steam Group for the podcast. Yeah, it's a Steam group on the Discord. I make sure I created it right after we talked about it. D1 says, man, I finally used my free air fryer that past weekend. Maybe some Tyson Dino Nuggets. Man, oh man, I bet you, listen, in that air fryer, that boy tastes like real chicken. Oh man. So I got a good friend of mine. He's a member of Omega Sci-Fi. He came to me last minute and was like, hey Dave, man, listen, man, we had a DJ signed up, but the DJ fell through, and that's how I come and fill in. So of course I went and filled in for him. But them jokers, boy, they grilled their tail off. Why? I haven't ate that much barbecue in a long time. I don't know what they put in that sauce. It was just like, it was outstanding. Like kryptonite. My brother was over there like, God, man, I don't want to eat another piece of rib, but the barbecue sauce was so good. This how I told you. Excuse me. That's how you know you're getting old. D1. You become one air fryer life. I'm not looking to replace my conventional oven with an air fryer one. Hey man, don't sweat the air fryers, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Holly said, if I win $10, I'm getting Monkey Ball Banana. Yeah, Geeky, listen, that's why, not Geeky, but Holly, that's why you got to continue to come chime in just for a hot second to say, hey, cause I would love to be able to, up your game. D1 says, forgot to say that I had, to apply new rear view mirrors while out at work today. Waste of lunch. Golly, listen. The heat down here in Georgia has been so unreal. You swear that the the devil himself is on top of my house, man. It's been ridiculous. They're trying to cook me down here. Bazit YT, what's going on, my brother? Let me get you on the board. Bazit is also a member of the channel. 24/7 YT. And I'm gonna quote you on that again. It's Bazit 2. All right. Bazit said, yo. Steven said, I just cooked chicken thighs. Listen, chicken thighs in the air fryer tonight with some barbecue sauce. Boy, a little brown sugar. Boy. That's good eating right there. D1 says, I never used an air fryer before. It's going down now. I'm keeping my oven, though. Oh, man, school started back, man. And one of the things they try to say, man, like, they're like, hey, you guys cannot have a microwave or a refrigerator in your room. I said, man, bump that. I still got my refrigerator, and I ain't giving it up. I wish somebody would come in my room and take it. It's going to be some smoke in the city. There's no way, man. No way they do that. Matter of fact, hold on, let me look at these. I gotta look at these stock price. You know, I gotta stay on top of it, especially now Nintendo losing their mind. But it's only for a little while though. If Nintendo, let's say, ooh, boy, I lost some money today. Golly, these are days I hate. I hate when I lose a ton of money. I lost a ton of money today. Let's see. Yeah, see, I ain't lying to you. I want Nintendo's price to drop under $10. Cause what I did, listen, I had to sell. I sold a ton of my Nintendo stock, cause I didn't want to continue to lose money on it. So if it dropped back down, then I'll just rebuy. That's how you win in this game. It says, the Steam game is at the bottom of the list. See, listen, I told you, listen, I'll put it out there. Say, can you post a list of the Steam group in the announcements area of Discord? I can't find it. Listen, I can do that. Just give me a minute. All right, so listen, real quick, let's see. Let me make sure I got everybody on here before I switch my gears. Man, so you know what? A couple things going on with Nintendo that could be concerning. Has anybody? We haven't thought of a good poll question yet, and the wheel is rigged is not a poll question, but we need a good one. But you know what? Nintendo. Let's see if I get my stories popped up. So yeah, we got to talk about the TH Nordic Showcase. We got to talk about some of, a Sony-owned company, putting their games on Switch and PC, but not on Sony. Some things to talk about. And also, you know what? Listen, hey, you know what? We got to talk about Nintendo's own. Nintendo predicts themselves that they're gonna outsell the PS2. Are they in line to do that after this particular quarter? The Switch, people understand, man. The Switch in this, what is it, like this 8th season right now, is still selling like tremendously well. We're gonna see when we look at the Japan sales, they're still selling like really well over in Japan. I mean, I think they just shipped another 60,000 units this past week in its 8th year, and to me, at this standpoint, there's only really one way Nintendo turns the curve and gets to that number to beat out the PS2. And we all know it to be true. They need a price cut. They're gonna sell probably about 1 million of those Zelda Switch Lights. But that's just 1 million. You know what? If you're trying to get to 13 million, and they already, I think it was like, what was it, 15 or 13 million? I think it was 15. So I think they still got like 13 million to go. Even if it was 13, they still would have 11 million to go. They got to have a strategy and a plan. They might just fall short, but you know what? I still don't think Nintendo cares. So even though the stock price is dropping right now, it's going to skyrocket as soon as they drop a new video. As soon as it gets whiffed that a new one's coming, it's on. I'm sorry, good people. I'm so hungry. Mm. Will Switch sales surpass PS2 lifetime sales? I think I asked that question before, but let's do it again. I'm sorry, good people. I know y'all like, man, he is crunching tough. Well, Switch. Get my typing right. Sales surpass PS2. Let's say let's put a time limit on it. Let's say by 2026. $2,026. So D1, what's your answer? I'm gonna say yes. Boom. Poll is started on YouTube. Will the Switch sales surpass PS2 lifetime sales by 2026? I believe they will, especially if there is a price cut. That's all it needs. To me, it don't need a major price cut. They need to. That should have been the poll question. What is a good price cut for the Nintendo Switch OLED? Currently at $300. If it went down to $250, you put if they cut everything by $50 all the way down each step, $250, $200, $150. Now, question: you do this price cut maybe a month after the Zelda one come out. I mean, you say, hey, for Christmas, we hitting you with boom, boom, boom. Then it's gonna spike sales. No, regardless of what's been announced, it's gonna spike sales, and Nintendo is gonna coast. They're gonna get everything they have. They're gonna get, but it's got to be a drastic price cut if you're gonna get more people to rebuy. D1 says, my answer depends on whether next gen is a Switch or not. Y'all know big ends like to make variations, but lump themselves together in one. They've already said that, hey, it's gonna be some variation of Switch. Now, what's that gimmick? I don't know. That's gonna be interesting to see. Is what do they have to offer? What makes them unique? What makes them fun and creative? And I think they need to keep that. So I was watching something. I think it might have been Game Explain or somebody, and they made an interesting point. They tried to talk about how each generation of a successful hardware for the Switch, that following generation, where there's backwards compatibility, never outsells the current. And that's true. I mean, if you look at like the DS to the 3DS, you look at of course the Wii to the Wii U, the original Nintendo to the Super Nintendo, the sales drop off, and rightfully so. It's going to happen. So Nintendo can't really. I don't think in all its glory, Nintendo can't really expect the Switch 2 to outsell the Switch 1. I don't think that's going to happen. You know what? But to me, if the Switch 2 comes out and they sell you another 100 million units, I think that's a win. Absolutely bona fide win. Yeah. So this is going to be really interesting to see as we go forward. Let's see. GT says Nintendo is going to rig the sales like it's a game tadpole. Man, listen. If I ever catch you in the streets, it's on, man. It's on. I'm tripping you on sight. See, counting Switch 2 with the Switch Lite, Switch OLED sale. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna. The Switch 2 is not gonna fall into that own market. I don't think that's a whole new. They're not gonna do that. I think that's gonna have its own sales bracket. Now, them other three systems, they all pretty much are switched. There's different variations of it. So, just like the PlayStation 2 had the PlayStation Slim and the PlayStation. Oh, there was a PlayStation 2 Mini. I don't know. They had a revision of it and a slim version of it. It happens, man. But I try to put it on my poll, man. The polls is not rigged. D1 says, if that's the route, then yes, because they will add a light in some variant after Switch 2. Yeah. That formula works, man. That formula has not failed them. You know what? They didn't have enough time. They gave up on the Wii U too quick. Whoever that marketing team was, they all should be fired. They shouldn't dare put that on their application. My daughter is texting. Hold on, good people. My daughter caught a fish. Oh my goodness. She has turned it into a southern belle. She out there, she done caught her a fish with her glove on because she don't want to touch it with her hands. Shout out to my baby girl out there fishing. I knew that was going to happen. Woo-wee. I'm sorry, man. I know you're like, damn, gave me that. Just finished eating. Brother was hungry. Oh, that's my last piece. What was that Eddie Murphy movie? That's the best crack I ever had. I was Ritz. That's Eddie Murphy Raw. Oh. All right. Gorilla Tati says it's not the Switch 2. It's just the Super Nintendo Switch. I'll take it. It plays all your Switch games, but it's not next gen. As they quietly discount the current Switch a new year in and rig the numbers. D1 says, prime example, look at all the Game Boy sales. SP, Advance, Game Boy Color. Yeah, I mean, it was a ton of variations. But they all came under the Game Boy brand. So, yeah, I mean, to answer the poll question, I believe, yes, they will. And I think they will before 2026 too, because once that price drop hit, it's gonna be pretty big. Because then they have, think about it, at one point in time they're gonna have so many different variations that there are different price points. Now, what's gonna stall the Switch 2's dominance is why the price of the stock went down. Is because, believe it or not, good people, listen, there's an imminent recession coming to this country, and we better listen. I would tell you in your households, y'all better get yourself ready. You know what? Better get yourself ready. I believe it's coming. And you know what? You snooze, you lose. You're gonna be out here, and you come on my porch, tell me some I'm thinking about, you know what? Speaking of that, in my classroom, we're gonna grow lemon trees. That's our main science project for the year. We're gonna grow a lemon tree, and we're gonna start it. Everyone in my classroom is gonna get their own little part, and we all gonna grow lemon trees. It's gonna be dope. I got a new classroom this year, and this classroom now has windows. So we're going to utilize those windows to grow our lemon trees. And once they get big enough, then we're going to plant them bad boys. And we'll always come back like, you know what? Here at Rockmart, we planted lemon trees. And now people can get their lemons on. and I can go out there and pick me some fresh lemons and have my lemon water. Lemon water is delicious. See you farting after eating. That's it. Oh man, from oh, that was the Clumps. Hercules. Sherman gonna have relations. Sherman gonna have relations. That was, man, listen. Eddie Murphy is funny, man. Oh man, that was those were good times. Good times. No, but you listen, so you know what? Listen, you see how quickly Nintendo. Listen, at first of all, after the news came out about the price drop and the numbers, they quickly threw you a Zelda trailer to throw you to take your mind somewhere else, cause they got to change the narrative. But I don't think that Zelda trailer was good enough to change the narrative. Where people like, oh, you know what? The only thing that's gonna change the narrative right now and stop their bleeding or their stock prices is a Switch 2 announcement. Gabby Dad gonna have a garden like Abbott Elementary. You know what? Listen, I would though if they okay. So at my school they have a greenhouse, but they won't use it. But they won't allow me to use it. I was like, man, I ask them all the time, like, listen, can I at least? I want to kind of get access to it just so I can be able to go in there and grow other stuff. Like from ginger root to all kind of herbs and stuff. Not that kind of herb because I don't smoke, but everything else though, cilantro, stuff like that. I would figure out ways, and that would be a project that me and my kid in my classroom would do, but they won't let me. I think I'm asking the wrong person. I think I might have to take it all the way up to the top and see what happens. Steve M says the recession is scary, especially when I have two parents to take care of. Social Security won't be around much longer, and it's already isn't enough. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Listen, I even though every now and then Social Security will send you out some kind of information to say, hey, this is how much you get when you retire. It's like, yeah, I'm not even counting on that. I don't think that's even going to be around for me to dip into. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Listen, that's why, man, I'll stay prayed up, man. I think one way or the other, God gonna force a lot of people to say, hey, you better jump on Team Jesus. D1 says, wait, so did they even use your old classroom you moved in? Okay, so listen. All right. That's a very good question. So I believe I don't think they was. But you know what I do? I went back was because I know this. Okay, so my classroom was above the gym. Now we have a 2-story gym. And so my class was on the 2nd story of the gym. So first of all, at first I didn't like it because we heard everything, all the basketball, all the volleyball, everything. But then we kind of got accustomed to it. I would just play jazz music, and that jazz would drown it out, and we going all day. But I believe that they were going to use it for something else. They told me that it was supposed to be for soccer because soccer made this big old stink that they wanted to have their own room. So, all right, I played into it. I'm the team player. I didn't bark too hard. I said, all right, fine. That's what they want. But I was mad because I had to move my own room. That was one thing. But that's all right because if I didn't come this week, I wouldn't have been ready. So I made sure I got that taken care of so I didn't have to worry about it. But you know what? I don't think they were at first. But I told the soccer coach, I said, this is what they plan to do. And she went into action mode. She made sure that they kept their end of the bargain. And she got our room. So, yeah, they going to move her in there. But I don't think they was, though, because he gave me that look like he was kind of mad that I said something. I'm like, well, if you're going to tell me something, I'm going to roll with it. I ain't going to lie. All a recession means for me is that ETFs being brought at a discount. If you invest in companies you believe will be around for the next 40 years, you will be fine from an investment point of view. Absolutely. That I think like going for like I look at even the jobs I have you just can't really replace with AI. So the key is now it's like finding jobs or if I was talking to any like high school kids and even my son who want to go one way and I'm about to steer him a a different way for sure. Like certain things, man, AI is not going to be able to do, and you gotta find that niche. Like where would it be, Because AI is going to replace a lot of these video game companies. AI is going to replace a lot of things. AI replaced. I love photography, and AI is on the verge of replacing that. But one thing AI can't do is give you some authentic experiences. And so my craft, I might not make as ton of money if I used to, but my craft is not going nowhere. So the things I currently have ain't going nowhere. So it's gonna be the key is what jobs that AI can't take over. That's gonna be the question. So this man acted wild only to realize he was in the wrong. They smiled, said it before the story even began. What are you talking about? I don't know. What you talking about on that one? Until Detroit becomes human is a reality, I'm fine. Even then, there will be racists against androids, so I'll be fine. Oh, yeah. I think it's definitely going to be a revolt. I just don't know how much of a revolt it's going to be. Yeah, the more and more we allow AI to think for us, and we take that critical thinking away, the more and more we allow our children to use it, the worse we're going to be. D1 says AI can't replace the IT people who have to fix or connect all the tech on your job. I'm good. But your boy over here building these androids, your boy Tesla. I think I'm gonna be good. The ones I worry about is my children. Those are the ones those are the ones I worry about. My children. Now, they're gonna have to adjust. And teaching is in a decline, man. Teaching has always been in decline, but it's like it's getting bad. The district I'm in, we kind of good, but I've talked to some other people from other districts where they are like 100 teachers short. Can you imagine working for a district when there's 100 teachers short? All right, let's get into some news real quick. Let's see. All right, there we go. There we go. Critically acclaimed 2D Sekiro-like Nine Souls has been rated for Switch. I watched this. I went and watched the preview. This game you could buy this on Steam for $29, and I almost pulled the trigger because it's my cup of tea. It's a Metroidvania. It kind of reminds you of Hollow Knight. And I bet you the story is probably pretty good as well. But this game has been rated for Switch, so I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal on the Steam Deck. Yeah, it's one of them games like, okay, you might not look good now, but probably on the Switch too, you might be pretty good. Uh-oh, I thought I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Another quick story. Ed Boon teases first look at the next Mortal Kombat movie. Didn't know this was coming. I just hope there's some tad. I mean, cause this last one was okay. They need some better writing. they need to reach out and go to Marvel. So they need some good writers. But speaking of like stuff to watch, man, that new Batman on Amazon Prime called Batman the Cape Crusader, I like it. I'm only into like episode 3, but I'm like, I'm feeling it. You feeling it? That Jay-Z song was a good song. All right, let's see. Let's see. You play Dark Souls type games. If not, no point in even watching the trailer. You ain't gonna beat it. I play hard Metroidvanias though, and it's pretty much looks like Hollow Knight. But games like Dark Souls type games don't bother me. It's the time. It's like, if I had one job, oh yeah, I'll be beating games left and right. But when you all over the place, it can be crazy. Androids ain't picking up audio video equipment in the rain of chosen tech for college sports. Yeah, they sure isn't. That on-demand service is not there yet. It will be a long time before robots can stand up against Mother Nature in Florida, and report a storm. You absolutely right. Oh no, he doesn't know about the LBTG stuff in Batman Cape Crusader. Oh dang, is it? Oh, I haven't got that far yet. Oh man. Dang. Man, that's quite disappointing. He killed my whole vibe with that one. B don't kill my vibe. First ever Amazon deal brings PlayStation VR 2 prices down $200. And I believe probably before Christmas is probably going to be even better. I think what did it dip down? I think it dipped down to like $350, something like that. This is said this brings it down to just $350 compared to the regular listed price of the headset at $550. So I believe probably during Black Friday it's going to get down to $300. Then I might look at it because I bet you the experience is real good. Like even though like I don't use it as much as I did when I first bought it, that Vision Pro, man, the experience on there is unmatched. I mean, unmatched. Super, super good, super entertaining. And just once again, it comes down at the end of the day, it comes down to like, hey, at time. But unless I can go to bed, I put my Vision Pro on, man, and have a pretty good time with it for a little while. So it's I like a good VR set, but once again with VR and everything else, you gotta have time to play it. It's a lesbian angle, and Penguin is now a. Oh, I did not know Penguin was. I thought Penguin was just a female. I thought, this is making her a female. That is why. I can't understand that. Why, man? Leave these cartoons alone. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to the Penguin? That's jacked up. Oh, dang. Not too bad. But you know what? Listen, I guess the Penguin has two sons, but they called her mommy or whatever. And the Penguin killed one of her sons. I was like, golly. That's jacked up. Oh, well, I hit the pause button on that one. But is there anybody in here besides Basil YT that has a PlayStation headset? I know Basil has one. But to be honest, like, listen to me, like, this really doesn't benefit you unless you have a PC. If you got a PC, I mean, this is time to get one. But To have a regular to buy it for the games they have for it, it's nowhere close to being worth it. To me, it got to come down to at least $250 before I'd be like, oh yeah. All right, let's look at. I did not get to watch this myself. But the great thing about it, let me see if I can make sure. Okay, iPad is good. All right. I'm not gonna be able to hear it, but we can kind of go through what they have to offer from this showcase. Did anybody else watch this showcase? He said Bazza be tripping. No AC, but he has the VR headset. My boy just doesn't care about life. Boy, listen. I bet that it's all kind of sweat around that face. Woo-wee. Steve M says, I watched all of the new Batman cartoons, and he was barely in it. It was mostly Babs, Gordon, and Detective. Oh. That's even worse. Because, I listen, I got to a point where I got to like episode 3 before I fell asleep on it. Only because it was late. Damn, that is when they was talking about Bruce and he was at the therapist and Catwoman. Oh, that's listen, that is. Matter of fact, this is a good one because since Steve, you watched them all. Give me your grade for the entire series. So I'm taking it. It's no X-Men 97 because X-Men 97, buddy. Ooh wee. X-Men 97 and Blue Eye Samurai was probably the best cartoons I have witnessed in the last year. So DC is doing the Rule 63 now. Let's see. What that mean? What's the Rule 63? Educate your boy. It said, I'm going back to media from the 90s. Batman was straight white and Mr. Freeze was Arnold Schwarzenegger. You get ready to freeze. Good old Arnold, man. Yeah, listen, man. I think this Christmas, I talked about this already, but I think this Christmas I'm gonna build a network so I can be able to have all my DVDs onto a hub that can be accessed from any TV in the house. That's what I want to do. Cause I got tons of DVDs, tons of them. And you know what? I haven't sold them or thrown them out. I just put them in a big, large. I got a couple of big, large plastic totes, and I need to get them all onto some form of digital media, so I can be able to use them. All right, so let's look and see what games they have to offer. The Internal Life of Goldmon. We'll watch this. We'll watch some of the trailer.
Don't let the calm exterior fool you. Under the surface, this place is so twisted, no hero could ever save it.
Even him came to a hammer. Yeah, exactly. Captain episode with 3 years. That's terrible.
Luckily, Goldman is no hero.
Well, I will stop that. So this game here, man, looks like Very interesting platformer. Class Metrovania with some crazy aesthetics. But nothing that makes you want to say, ooh, you know what, I want to play that right now. After watching that 9 Souls, I was like, man, that's something I want to play. Yeah, so
Dr. Gilbert says the
enough of
people
this
we
here.
have feelings
You
for
get a
can
good
never
gist of the
really
game. I'm gonna go off to the next one, but I went to it. I'm not watching Mickey's Epic Rebrush. I saw the graphics trailer and the graphics looked pretty good. Said load video, didn't hear you. Oh, loud video. My bad. Let me see if I can turn it down. Internet Rule 63 is basically there is always an opposite gender of the base character. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the only subscription services I have are Disney Plus and Amazon Prime. All the media is pirated and old. I have around a terabyte of old shows and movies on a NAS drive. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a NAS drive so I can be able to access those movies at will. Watching videos to try to get my stuff together so when I get ready to start it so I can. But what up, CMG in the building? All right, hold on one second. They got a rim shot. Hey, diggy, diggy, a rim shot. Let's see, I'm gonna get. We're trying out a new board tonight, CMG. Gotcha. Got you on the board. 17 people on the wheels are still tonight. 17 entries. Don't forget, good people, if you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to go ahead and jump into the comment and say what's up to your boy, and I get you on the board too. CMG Charity Man Gaming. So I saw the new Deadpool movie and it was really it wasn't really it was decent. It was a tad much too much over the top, man. Like that fight, man, that fight between Wolverine and Deadpool, boy, that thing was so enough bloody. So my only problem is that so many spoilers online, so you gotta see it soon if you don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, that's the reason why we went Thursday night. It came out because I knew if I started to see some stuff that spoiled it, then I'd be like, nope, I'm not going to see it. I'll just wait till it come out on Disney Plus or whatever. But it was good. It was good. I don't know if any one of you guys have a studio movie grill by your crib, but man, I love that experience. Good seats, great food. They bring the food out to you during the movie or right before the movie start. If you get there early enough while they're doing the previews, you can order your food, and then right as the movie starts, your food will come out to you. Super, super good, man. Studio movie grill. I know they got one they got a couple here in Georgia. They got one in Marietta and one in Alpharetta. I typically go to one in Alpharetta. The food is better, and the movie theater is kept up a whole lot better. But I know they got one in Texas because it's one not too far from where my brother stay in Plano, right? Plano, Texas. GT said, I still ain't seen the movie, but people at work have spoiled it already. Like, how the hell are we talking about Deadpool on the police radio? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, so we're not going to watch Wreckfest 2. This game has to be old. But it's a racing game. Y'all want to watch it? I don't know about that. Okay, now listen. This, to me, the only thing that excites me is Darksiders. Now, I played all of them. Darksiders 1 was the best one. Darksiders 2 was it was okay. Darksiders 3 was okay too. But I'm telling you, if there's it is one game, that's not I'm telling you, not going too deep. There is out of that series, you go back and play the first one for sure. It is the cream of the crop. But to have a new Darksiders teaser, let's look at it. Okay. D1 says Texas movie theaters are the best. They bring you beer, pizza, nachos, and all that you'll see during the movie. Yeah, that's how it is a studio movie grill, man. But studio movie grill, man, they bring you stuff like chicken and waffles. With my favorite, we get it all the time, is they got a bacon. It's a barbecue bacon cheeseburger with fries. That thing is delicious, buddy. And then they got them funnel cake French fries with caramel dipping sauce. Man, no, this ain't Darksiders 3. This would be, I guess, would be Darksiders 4. Darksiders wasn't a game I could get into. Controversial opinion, but I dislike the gameplay of the old God of War game. And you know what? You're right, and that's just how it plays. Yeah, you know what? Exactly. It plays, if you wanted a God of War experience on your Switch, that's how it plays. And I'm a big fan. I love the first 3 God of Wars was so good, especially God of War 3, man. That opening battle, man. God almighty. Don't make games like that no more. CMG says, all I want to see is the reveal of the Switch 2. You know what? I think if it's going to happen sooner than later, especially if those stock prices start to tinker around that $10 mark, you're going to see it sooner than later. If more investors start selling their shares, which is happening, you're going to see a reveal, because Nintendo needs those prices to come back up so more investments can come in, because they have so many things going on that even though they got like, I forgot how much money they got in cash, they really don't need it. However, they don't want to be pulling from that cash money if they don't have to. Yeah, especially with this pending U.S. recession. That's what that's when things get really real, man. You just gotta just really start putting your ducks in order, just to prepare yourself. I don't think you can't go out there and be no dummy, but that's all I want to see is a Switch 2. You and I both, my brother. You and I both. All right, so Titan Quest. What is it? What is Titan Quest? Did anybody ever play Titan Quest? Let's see what this look like. This is probably some strategy game. GT like strategy games. GT says, better make those New York rats pay rent. It's a ton. I don't know what y'all gonna do, CMG. I think that whole island gonna have to go underwater. Them rats, I seen some of the videos, man. They bad. Okay, so Titan Quest 2 looks like a Diablo remake / Hades. Build your hero in the world. There's candy and gold. Yes, I've played it. And it's a CRPG like Border Gates. I mean, so the world is heading into recession, and nobody gonna be able to afford to switch to it. Yeah, I think that was the report today. It's like, you know what, hey, nobody's gonna be picking up that system. Yeah, they will. There's a recession hit before Christmas stuff still happens. So people will find a way. They will just find new ways to be able to make money. Matter of fact, I just put a proposal today to DJ and take pictures at prom. Gotta double up. All right, Titan Quest, blah, blah, blah. All right. Gothic remake. I don't even remember this game.
Enough. Send him in.
Now, this game kind of looks kind of
Valley
interesting,
of Mines, an immense penal colony.
but it's a hard
The
pass.
war against the orcs, the only undefeated enemies of the kingdom of Murtana. The king
Dark
needed
Siders to get a
ore
look.
to supply his armies. So every man guilty of a
My
crime,
issue with games like
no
this
matter
here-
how insignificant, was forced to work.
is
in
too
the
many
ore
of 'em.
mines of Corinnis.
Too many of their own
To
little
make it
variants.
impossible for them to escape,
No
The
creativity.
king sent out his best
No fun in
magicians
games
to
like it used
create
to
a
be.
magical barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed
Games
the
used to offer
creation of the
unique
barrier,
experiences.
trapping
Some of these
everyone
games is not
inside.
doing it.
The convicts revolted.
Anybody
control of the
remember the
colony,
new
they divided
RPG
into three
game
camps.
that Q2E
The old
and
camp
OC
is satisfied
Zelda
with the current
like
situation.
games?
As long as they deliver the ore, the king supplies them with everything they
Not
need.
top of my head, I don't.
The new camp, however, thinks they can use the ore to blow up the barrier.
All right, I'm not going through all of that. We
And
see
then
the
there is
gist
the
of the.
sect from the swamp.
I guess everybody got
They
some
believe
roles
that
to
a
play.
mysterious
Blah
new
blah
deity will
blah.
free them from their
Gothic
prison.
remake. When is that? They don't
Thus
say.
begins your journey in the.
All right. Way of the Hunter. Okay. Way of the Hunter. THQ Nordic. A world premiere. What's this, like a hunting game, maybe? Okay, alright. Another. Well, this could be something, but I'm gonna pass. Alright, and that's it. THQ Nordics, whole little hookup, and yep, I'll probably get that showcase like a good D- too. Wasn't nothing in there. Let's see, matter of fact, I want to give it a D-. Maybe like it's a solid D. All right, good people. Let's see. Let's see about the comments real quick. He says, GT says, as soon. Oh, my, let me switch the screen so I can keep doing that. D1 said, as soon as Switch 2 is announced, Gaming Dad is going to be talking about the next side hustle as a drug mule for the Georgia Cartel. Driving up to New York. Nah, listen, to be honest, what's next is that I'm gonna finish school and then I'm gonna become somebody's principal, and then I'll have a great retirement. It will, I'll be good all the way around. Then the good thing about down here in Georgia, saying all you have to do is be a principal for 2 years, and the state of Georgia will pay your retirement based upon your highest pay. You just got to be in that position for 2 years. So if a principal pays $100,000 a year, then that means my retirement will be 60% of that. So that means it'll be $60,000. Depending on, it could be even higher. So I'm all in favor of that. That'll be my next move when I'm tired of slamming kids on top of their head. Even though I haven't had to slam a kid but once last year. GT said, I can honestly say that there are no new games I am excited for. I might pick up God of War Reckoning on PC next month, but even then, it's only because I can't bring myself to play it on a PS5. Yikes. You know what? I don't know how you guys feel, man, but I just feel like the video game market is so saturated that there's some good games out there, but nothing that really, really turns the needle, right now. There's not a bunch of games. There's not a bunch of games I'm like, oh, I'm just overly excited to play, except that Captain America and Black Panther game. That game is gonna be crazy dope. And so we've all been through those cycles where the video game industry became stale. I can't tell you of another time, but I know I've been there where it's like, oh man, really ain't nothing that's like really really pushing the envelope. Even with Call of Duty, they used to be the hot and greatest thing, but even with it on Game Pass, that excitement to kind of play those kind of games is lost because it's like, oh man, I got Game Pass, I'll play it eventually. There's no excitement for it. It's like, and I don't know, maybe because we're getting older. I don't know. But I'm, not really overly excited. D1 says, to be honest, I didn't see or hear anything about this THQ showcase. Probably they're not doing WWE wrestling anymore. Definitely waiting on Ragnarok on Steam. Yeah. I think this Christmas, you know what? If everything goes right, maybe this Christmas, this is where I'll build my PC. What is a good budget dollar amount for a PC? If I was going into the computer store to buy my parts, what would be a good budget to save up and say, hey, this is my budget? And while you guys are thinking about that, let's look at the poll question. No, we want to end it. Will Switch sales surpass PS2 lifetime sales by 2026? 83% believe so. 17% believe it's not. Now, probably that 17% is Greta Tactics. $800. So, if I aim for 1,000, that should be a good amount. That's what I think I'm going to aim for 1,000 to save. Yeah, and I know I can do that. Especially if I just use my side hustle money. All right, man, SOC in the place to be. Hoo-hoo. Let me get you on the board, my brother. Twice as nice, SOC and SOC2, system on a chip. Welcome back, my brother. Yeah, with $1,000, you'll get a pretty good PC. Yes, I don't want to get one and then like 2 years later it's like obsolete and games can't run on it and it's chugging along. I want to get one that I'm be at least good with for the next 3, maybe 4 years. The technology is going so fast. The turnover rate is so fast is that, D1 said, "What the F? SOC here." Says that man, celebrity appearance, man. We appreciate you, my brother. We appreciate you. Got you on the board. We had 19 people on the wheels of steel. Got a new wheel we're trying out tonight. Don't know what it's gonna be like, but like Guerrilla Tactics tell her, your boy Gaming Dad over here rigging a wheel. I don't understand that. Oh, my bad. Let me go back to this story real quick. Let me switch back. Oh, there we go. All right. Until Dawn remaster release date could be announced soon. I know one thing. I know who's buying. Basil YT is buying this game for sure. And he'll probably be streaming it back-to-back nights. I thought it was going to give me the release date until I read it. I said, oh, no, it's not. But I don't know if Until Dawn needed a release. Remastered this soon. I don't know about that one. See, even Nintendo predicts. Let me take this off screen. Okay. Predicts it will sell 10 million more Switches, but no one knows how. Well, I told you. Listen, they're gonna sell maybe 1 million. They might even, if they produce 2 million, they'll sell them all. In due time, it won't happen right away. They'll eventually trick, but if they produce 2 million of these Switch Lites, they'll sell them all. What Nintendo should have done is made this model right here an OLED, and it would have guaranteed to sell another 5 million units. Easy, just by making that decision, and they could have charged more. They would have got it. That particular model in an OLED that small, it'd have been lights out. It'd have been the easiest money Nintendo could have made. But who are we? This guy, ain't you the mod for the chat? Man, back off SOC. He can come in every now and then. Leave him alone. Watch him rig the wheel. Ain't the game, not the player, man. I'm so funny. All right. But yeah, Nintendo, to me, they have a legit chance. And I think they're going to make it. Especially if they won't make it if they don't have a price cut. If Nintendo decides to say, hey, you know what, we're not going to do this and decide to not have a price cut, they'll be fools. They will be an absolute fool to not have a price cut this late in the game, knowing you're getting ready to announce a new system. It's like it's the smartest thing. Everyone has had some form of price cut or revision of a cheaper model. They have cheaper models already out there. They might just go ahead and just lower the price, man, and sell more units. But once again, this is Nintendo. Sonic Movie 3 trailer will be releasing in this month, in August. Let's see. He said the movie releases on December 20th. Okay, let me see. Let's see if they give me a date in August. No date in August. Just know that the trailer is coming in August. December 20th. That's right around Christmas. That'll probably get seen in the movie theater. Cause I know for sure, like, my wife wants to go to Florida for Christmas. This is do something different, and we might do that. We might get us an Airbnb and be able to take our dogs, and that would be good. I mean, that would be real good. Yeah, that'll be real good. Might have to take 2 cars down there. Yeah, you know what? That might be a good idea. All right. Bazza says, "Until dawn, I miss for me. Ooh, Silent Hill and Frank Stone are where I'm getting. I forgot when is Silent Hill? When is that release date? I need to keep that. I need to keep that in my tunnel vision. Let's see. D1 says, I keep forgetting there are other YouTubers in your chat, Gaming Dad. You got to do some kind of Discord promo or crossover stream with them, like a versus. How will we verse? That would be good. I mean, it would be nice to, you know what, have other people on here and do like a group discussion more than what I currently had. That would probably be pretty dope with some other YouTubers, especially like, you know, I know, you know, you got Basil YT, you got CMG, you got Geeky, you know what, 13 bars. We can have a cipher. D1 says, not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing a new Max Payne with today's graphics. Yeah, Max Payne was pretty good, man. Matt, I'm telling you, tell me some games you used to play on the original Xbox. Like, I used to play the piss out of Ninja Gaiden. That was my game on that original. That and Halo 2 was my game on that original Xbox. The 8th of October. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, Silent Hill gonna be one. That's gonna be, you know, that's the one that's gonna be over here having somebody scared and terrified. D1 said, "Man, a versus like online game." Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Play a versus in Wii Sports. Wii Sports, man, not Wii Sports. I keep calling it Wii Sports because it's so easy. But Switch Sports is good, man. Whenever I feel like I just need a quick little pick me up, I'll play some online tennis and whoop somebody's tail real quick and then get off. Be like, thank you. So, sometime in August, we'll see the Sonic 3 trailer. I think I will probably go see that because I know my kids have wanted to go see it. Japanese World Championship NES is number 4 this week in Japan. Let's look at the chart. Software charts over in Japan, followed by lifetime sales. Power Pro Baseball 2024-25, Konami still making game. Sold 35,000 copies this week, jump up to 202,000. Well, that's good for Konami. Number 2, matter of fact, listen, first of all, these games, there's one PS4 game in there, which is the Power Pro Baseball, and then on PS4 only sold 8,000. Okay. So the rest of the games in Japan that's selling are all Nintendo Switch games in the top 10. You got One Piece Odyssey Deluxe version. Brand new, I guess it just dropped. I didn't know they had a game coming out for One Piece, but that's 16,000 copies. Mario Kart 8, another 10,000. You know what? I looked at I think looked at it, but I saw in the financial reports for Nintendo that this is the first month the first quarter since Nintendo dropped the Mario Kart series on the Switch, that it did not sell over 1 million units. I think it came like to 938, 30-something units. That's crazy. Every quarter you sold multi-millions. It's crazy, man. Let's see what else comes in next. You got Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Coming number 5, Power Pro Baseball 2024 for PS4. Animal Crossing New Horizon, another almost 7,500. Comes in number 7. Number 8, Minecraft. Boy, oh boy. Just keep the Microsoft, man, that was a smart move to pick them up. The Legend of Heroes Trail Through Daybreak, number 2. Let's see, that's a new game, and it came in at number 9. At number 10, Super Mario Brothers Wonder with another 5,700, almost 5,800. Almost 2 million in one region. Let's look at the hardware sales. Switch family assistance, we get 38 plus 11.8 Switch lights. What would that give you? That's 39, 40, 50. What else? 58,000 Switch units, man. That's real good to be in your 8th year of your cycle to still be selling that kind of in one region. J Empire was my game on Xbox. Man, I had a partner used to play it all the time. I mean, all the time. I was just like so fascinated by Halo. Fascinated me, and I was like, Xbox. I didn't get. That's one of the systems I didn't get at launch, but I did eventually get it. I'm glad I got it. I bought it later in life, but man, I fell in love. Like, man, I didn't like the controller. I never was a big fan of the Xbox controller, the original controller, the big boy. But I did really like their games, big time. All right, let's see. PlayStation 4 sold 93 units. Shout out to them. But Xbox Series X sold 5,200. That's pretty good for Xbox. So Xbox is they're approaching 700,000 in the region. Which is very, very surprising to me, is that in Japan the PlayStation 5 has only sold what lifetime? It looked like a little over 6 million. That's not a lot compared to, Nintendo's probably 30 plus million. That's 20, 27, 32, 30, about 33. And 33 million in one particular part of the world is pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's get bounce out of here real quick. The original Switch is beating the Series X by those numbers. That is not good. That is cheeks. Another good question, man, is what is Xbox going to do? They still have to be a hardware company at heart, but man, they've lost 2 in a row by significant numbers. It's not even close. I wonder what they're going to do. What's going to be the next push? This go around, they got some games coming. So, you know what? You would think that should translate into some more hardware sales, but it's not. But they got some games coming. No more Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, says executive producer. And there are reasons why for not having this game again is because the Olympic Committee, man, didn't want to renew the license because they wanted to do it themselves and try to make money off any NFTs. What? How stupid is that? That's stupid as that. You had a known IP. They was gonna, you didn't have to do nothing. It was make the game, publish the game, put the game out there. You just collect the royalties. Yeah, that's stupid for not allowing them to do that. So, if you get the last one on the Switch, that's it. All right, let's see. Not a whole lot left to talk about. Let's see. Sony-owned company releases game only on PC and Switch. I don't know what game that is. says Fate slash Stay Night Remastered has received a release date August 8th. Despite being published by Sony Group subsidiaries, this visual, you know what? No one cares because it's a visual novel. Let me go ahead and get back to that. I love my Rogue Ally handheld, but the Legion Go's larger screen detachable controllers and discounted price are really tempting. Discounted price? What? The Legion Go is currently cut down to just $5.99 at Best Buy. $100 discount on this capable Windows-powered handheld game. The Legion Go is good. If you can somehow set it up, man, where you can get better performance at the startup, man, then, it's a winner, man. But it's got to get to that level though before you be like, I can't really recommend it. Only because, man, I value time, man. I want that game to kick in and start quick. And if it doesn't do that, if I have to wait for it to boot up and this and that, it just kills me. PlayStation Concord is a fine shooter, but there's a little faith it can compete. Isn't it bad how this game got? I mean, it got thrashed before it even got a beta. It got thrashed. It was almost like a planned agenda. Like, look, we're gonna tank this game, and like some money went behind the marketing against this game because no one is feeling this game. I'm not feeling this game. When they had the PlayStation Showcase or whatever you want to call it, I immediately was like, you know what, Marvel Rivals is going to be 10 times better than them. Yeah, you can tell when a gaming company is just going after the riches of what they can provide instead of providing a good quality experience. That's why, it's like certain games, like, there'll never be another game like, well, I'm telling you, I don't say another game, but games like The Witcher had, games that's like, they kept feeding you content, great story, great gameplay, great attention to detail. Those are the types of games that, you want to spend your money on, you want to continue to invest on. If you look at, I look at like Plunky Squire, this new Zelda, just that level of creativity. Right now, you've seen a lot of companies, this game right now, nothing but a cut and paste. At least with the Marvel Rivals, man, there's Marvel characters and their attributes and what make those particular characters good that you can kind of utilize in your experience. You just, like, no one knows these characters here on Concord. I feel sorry for the people that made it because they probably made a pretty good game. It's just that it's live service, and you know what? For it to be live service, I mean, I need to financially invest into it to enjoy the experience, and I'm not willing to waste my time to do that. So it is what it is. D1 says, GT says first that because they're getting out of the hardware. This must be Xbox, yeah. D1 says, Soul Calibur, man, that's right, Soul Calibur. But I played Soul Calibur on the GameCube. That was my choice of play, the GameCube. Dead or Alive, boy, NFL, NBA Street, man, NFL Street, buddy. Golly, man, you can put NFL Streets in somebody's system right now and have the best time. Right now, today, it wouldn't matter about the graphics. It was just, the gameplay was just fun. Man, for instance, College Football 25 is a real good game. However, it takes, if you're a newbie to this football game, you can have fun with it, but if you want to be really good at it, man, it takes like a lot of skill development. I feel like I'm out there on the field myself. I remember back in the day when games was just fun. It wasn't this big old learning curve. It wasn't about going to get you a degree on how to up your skills in NBA 2K. The game it was fun. You played with regular teams. Like you went and played with the Boston Celtics. You played with the Detroit Pistons. When my Detroit Pistons was terrible back in live, like 98, 99, man, you know what I played with? I played with the Boston Celtics. They had Antoine Walker, Buddy, Kenny Johnson. Was Kenny Johnson? The Boston Celtics had some point guard, I forgot. But however, cases you cut it on, man, you play. You know what? You play with your favorite team. You know what? It is not like that no more. You know what? Too much individualistic attributes. Everybody trying to, play the 1v1s or blah, 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 blah. I like it. Real basketball simulation. Pay attention to everything on the court. Go at it. Def Jam Vendetta. Boy. Man, another game I played on the GameCube. Yeah, but that Ninja Gaiden, boy, that was my cup of tea right there, boy. Chopping, you do them combos, you end up chopping somebody's head off. Wow. That game made you feel like you was a real ninja out here just out for blood. D1 says, because it's obvious Concord is a unoriginal moneymaker. Yeah, it is. It's just a game that copied another principle from another company that did a good job, and they just say, hey, just put a new paint job on it and call it ours. And you know what? In today's society, what's going on, it's not worth it. When the strongest weapon in your game is the political propaganda, turns no one wants to play with. Yeah. When there's always an agenda that is being pushed, man, them games just really all right, man. See you later. It's one of those times where you look at that's why I can really appreciate the Mario games, because it's just about having fun. Like Zelda is like a fun. It's about being creative. You have to think to enjoy it. I like games like that. Yeah, so too bad for Concord. I feel sorry for them, but got dust yourself off and try again. Let's see. U.S. charts June 2024. PS5 best-selling console, followed by Switch and Xbox Series X and S. Plus Luigi Mansion 2 at number 8. Top 8 at 8. Number 1. All right, so in the U.S., the top 10 games start with number 1, Elden Ring, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, Kingdom Hearts, all in one package. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, Hard Work Legacy, which is good. Good old Minecraft, number 6, MLB The Show, Luigi's Mansion 2, EA Sports, and Sea of Thieves. That's EA Sports FC 24. Sea of Thieves rounding out the top 10 in the U.S. Baby. Our Papa freaks all the honeys. Oh, man, listen. That's my favorite rap song of all time. I ain't saying it's the best. It's just my favorite. And then your favorite rapper is Tupac. It's like, I ain't saying he the best. My favorite. All right, I think we started off with this here. It says Nintendo stock tumbles amid U.S. recession fears. Ooh. All right, I'm going to skip down because they kind of just have the breakdown of which companies lost. Anytime you're losing a double-digit percentage of your stock value, you got to pay attention to that. 15% Nintendo, 13% Sega, 16% Capcom. 13% Nexon, 23% Cave, 8% Konami, 6% Sony, 10% Marvelous, 10% Cyber Agent, 6% Call Me Tecmo, and 5% Square Enix. To lose 5% of your net value when you're a company that big is a major thing that you can pay attention to. So I think overall, once Nintendo announces, it's going to be a jolt for the industry. D1 says favorite rapper, Busta Rhymes and Corrupt. Man. Don't. New York, big city of dreams. Everything in New York ain't always what it seems. Because I'm down by law and I'm from the dog pound too much. Listen, boy, the golden era of hip-hop, buddy. That West Coast sound was phenomenal. Woo. Listen, that West Coast era, that No Limit era, that Master P, that's No Limit. That Cash Money, that's what I was thinking of. Cash Money first, but that Cash Money era, those eras of hip hop, buddy, it was not like it. That No Limit though, I'm the colonel on the tank. Let me hear you say, this ain't no P. Make him say, nah. Dun. You gonna make me, hold on, man, I gotta put that in my playlist. Dun. I gotta do that right now, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. I will definitely forget. Make him say, yeah, there it is. No Limit Studios. Oh, I got this off. I can't have that playing. This rapping Forte. This ain't no P. Oh, I gotta put this in my playlist. Classic. Everybody need a classic hip hop going. Listen, boy, that Mystical, boy, well, that first Mystical album was dangerous. Woo wee! Woo, that Mystical album was dangerous. Here I go. Boy, that man, it's sad. It's sad that brother was out there doing them things, to them women, man. I hate that, I think he getting ready to go back to jail. Hey, get yourself out, man. He's still out there doing that stuff, man. That's too bad for him. But man, oh man, good. Listen, hey, that takes me back, boy. That early college year, that make him say, you bout it? I'm bout it. Woo. Yeah, you right though. That Mystical, boy. That Mystical first album, boy. It just did something to you, boy. It's like, man, this make you want to go out there and dun. Oh man, listen. Oh, that ODB. Oh baby, I like it. Oh baby, I like it. Huh. Me and Mariah go back like babies and pacifiers. Oh, dog, no liar. Jump. Don't forget that Trick Daddy. You know, no nah. They represent like me. You know, no nah. Yeah, boy. Good, I can say good music, man. But I mean, boy. It was good times. That was good times right there. All right, good people. Listen, you like. I'm gonna check these other sites before I just hop off. Cause sometimes, man, you'll catch an article they put up after I didn't check. This says Switch Online Mission Rewards. We don't care about no mission rewards. Lollipop Chainsaw remakes a sweet release on Switch December. Okay, so this September, if you this your cup of tea, Lollipop Chainsaw, September 12th. Put that on your radar. Boop. What? Everybody's 1-2 Switch was a bestseller in July 2024. Golly. So when the Switch arrived on the scene in 2007, blah, blah, blah. It's a headlight. It's a blah, 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 blah. So yes, between the 22nd and 28th of July 2004, it managed to beat heavy hitters like Grand Theft Auto 5 and outperform sports titles like NBA 2K24 and EA Sports College Football 25. For real? That's crazy. You know what? I bet you. Oh, what's going on? Smith in the building. I got to get him on the board. Build it with Smith. If you don't do nothing else, you build it with Smith. Don't even think about building nothing unless you build it with Smith. He said back when albums used to have intros and skits and outros and booklets where you can go through and read who produced it. Like, who produced this track? Oh, this is a Dr. Dre beat. Oh, bet that. Run that. Listen, I'm going to tell you. That 50 Cent in the club, I remember hearing it for the first time off of Napster. Downloaded it immediately. My next party, I'm bumping it. That in the club was a game changer. But that, when Tupac's album All Eyes on Me dropped, it came out 2 days early in Detroit. My older brother, he a DJ too. And I wasn't a DJ yet, but he came up to my school. I was in college. They paid him to DJ this party. And he dropped My Business as a Rider. And the whole party stopped. Everybody stopped and just listened. They was like, I mean, it could have came out, he just dropped it. Like, you don't want with me, bust it on me. Napster, LimeWire, BearShare, boy, oh boy. The places where we used to get our music from. D1, that Meth and Red. Oh, man. Microphone checker. Swing. Boy. I listen. Hey, listen. That Dipset. God. Woo! That Dipset, man. Golly. That Dog Pound. God, Outkast. Oh man, that Vapors album, me and you and your homeboys too, sitting on Chrome. Tribe is a legend. Tribe is my favorite rap group of all time. It's a Tribe Called Quest. Even over NWA, even over Run DMC. Even over Outkast, A Tribe Called Quest. Rest in peace, Phife Didog. Rest in peace, Jay Dilla. Even though Jay Dilla wasn't a part of the Tribe, but boy, he did a lot of their beats. And I'm the bad one for pirating. Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I used to pirate music, buddy. I was a DJ, man, so I needed to have certain songs, man. That was a must. He said, I'm and I'm the bad guy. That Timbaland and Magoo, man, they had that. He had that one song, man. I was like, man, it was a banger. Type of guy. Yeah, listen, that collaboration right there, build it, Smith, Timbo, Missy, Magoo, Genuine, and Aaliyah. Boy, what would the R&B scene be like right now if Aaliyah was still alive? I just remember some of the I remember, man. Listen, when I started DJ, man, I used to end every party every Thursday at the bar. I ended it with two slow songs. I ended it with two slow songs. Had to. I had to set it up. Oh, let me get you on there. Not So Guerrilla Tactics. I don't know where I got the. I put in Not So Guerrilla Tactics. I think it's funny. Up jumps the boogie. Yes. Oh boy, listen. Hold on, man. Hold on. That's gotta go on my playlist. Up jumps. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, listen, before they copyright me. Yeah, buddy. That's got to go on the playlist. Classic hip hop. Yeah, that was the cut. He said, I see 2 GT2s, but keep one because Twitch is in the building. Man was giving his computer a virtual aids for music in the early time. You right, man. Listen, I had to keep the virus scan on deck. He said virtual aids. Boy, oh boy, man. The way your mind goes is just too funny, man. Oh man, what are some other classics, man, that I used to play all the time, man? I used to always play X Clan, Public Enemy. Man, love Public Enemy, man. Don't believe the hype is a sequel. As an equal, can I get this through to you? My 98 booming with the trunk of funk. All my jealous punks can't stop my dunks. Coming from the school of hard knocks. Some perpetrate, they drink Clorox. Attack the black because they know they lack exact the cold facts, but still they try to Xerox. Boy, shout out to Public Enemy. I know, listen, I know we probably talking about something else, but man, but you know what? Like Smith said, God, you gotta stay fly. Boy, oh boy. That song with 3-6 Mafia and Cash Money and the Hot Boys. Hot Boys ain't ready for this. What was that song? Was it Tear the Club Up? No, it wasn't Tear the Club Up. It was, but that was my jam though. That was my jam. Are you a philosopher? Yes. Chicka. Yes. Yeah. Man, listen. BDP. Triple Six Mafia. Y'all listen. Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Boy, listen. Listen, man. Listen. This kind of like real hip hop, man. Just like, you know what, when cats listen to albums instead of this, you know, playing them, when you could understand what they were saying, they, you know, the songs had a message, had a key. This wasn't a bunch of mess. He said, "Missed above." Oh, we end up leaving out talking about hip hop, man, and the golden times when hip hop had a message, and and cats listened to and then they were good. They were good movies with great soundtracks that went along with those movies. You know what, man? To this day, I still bump Love Jones soundtrack. Super good, man. Love Jones, man, is my favorite movie of all time, too. My favorite movie of all time. Matter of fact, my top 3 is Love Jones. 2 is The Negotiator with Samuel Jackson. Super good movie. I can watch that over and over and over again. 3 is Friday. That got to be my top 3. You know what? I was hating on Friday at first because Ice Cube, man, is one of my favorite rappers. It's like, we didn't even talk about Cube, right? We didn't even talk about that first America's Most Wanted. Then he came with that class to death certificate. Because he said when it's all said, he can cut that Jerry juice and get a bald head. Wouldn't let it nap up. Go down to the corner store and beat the... I'm not going to say that. But, man, this is good, man. Good music. But, yeah, one time I think... Yeah, man, that was... Then I think probably my 4th movie... I liked a lot of... I don't know why. I liked a lot of love movies. Maybe it was that time, like I was like, I like this movie, man. It's this poetry movie, man, called Slam. That was in my I love that movie too. Slam, and then Love and Basketball, Brown Sugar. Boy, man, I could watch Brown Sugar right now. That was good movies, man. Good movies, good time. That was a good time to be a fan of, like, originality. Cats, you listen to his music now. There was no one rapper alike back in the day. It was like it was a diss to sound like somebody else. So you kept getting original stuff, and then you get now, man. Everybody sound the same. Everybody. It said, got to come and visit Gaming Day. Man, listen, yeah, man. I love the vibe of New York, man. Love real hip hop. That's why, I be on the search for like real hip hop. If you listen, I'm telling you, some of this Christian music, I'm telling you, man, these guys these guys got it. And they on fire for God. Boy, I tell you. Dream Chaser, boy. I went from 8-track, vinyl, tapes, laser discs, CDs, MP3s, and now it streams. That's why, man, listen, I'll be on, like, I still have all my CDs, and I've converted the majority of my CDs to digital files. And I just, matter of fact, not recently, but 2 years ago, my wife bought me an MP3 player, a legit one for Christmas, but now I want just a tad bit better one because, I like that sound more than I like the streaming sound. The streaming sounds is good, don't get me wrong. It'd be good in the high fidelity, and I like the little Apple Music, spatial audio stuff. However, it's not like going to some old stuff, man, and just having that crisp sound in your ear. I'm all in favor of that. God, oh my goodness. Hold on, see. Oh man, you might be look that up real quick. I remember, I just don't remember what they song. Gospel Gangsters. Yeah. All right, so yeah, see, I gotta tag some of this stuff too. All right, I'm sorry, man. I know. See, you right. Listen, you are absolutely right. CD audio is the best audio, man. I used to make mixy. What's going on, Captain C, man? I'm glad you made it in, man. We're kind of at the end of the stream anyway. We're just chopping it up about stuff that's kind of irrelevant, but the old golden days of good music and CDs, and we back here. We reminiscing for real. Oh, Casanova. Yo, Mr. Solo. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, Red, Mr. Solo. I had to, I had and can't see clearly now. Do or die. That's right. Do or die. That's right. Oh, man. Good music, man. Good times. You know what? Where music was paired with certain times in your life, man, you kind of just like you went back, you know, at like you knew where you were. Like where there was a big time where like when CDs came out on Tuesdays, and you know what? You had to make sure. I remember, man, walking 2 miles to go get Ice Cube Death Certificate. It came out on October 30th. I forgot the year. Don't get me wrong. I forgot the year. But I remember being in high school, and I walked 2 miles to pick mine up from this record store in the D. And I bought it on cassette. And I had my Walkman with my batteries in it, ready to go, threw my cassette in there. And before you know it, I was listening to Summer Vacation. Jumped off the plane. Professional. I can't sing that. And I grabbed the 380 because I'm shady. GT said D120 to know about the vinyl sound. Shoot, man. Like that. Listen, that's one thing. Like my older brother could mix with mine. My hands were too heavy. I tried to mix with vinyl, but you know what? Every time I would grab the turntables, you know, I didn't have a smooth enough grab to get it. So you know, I didn't have opportunity to practice good enough. My brother wouldn't let me practice. And I, you know, to this day, I was always kind of mad at my brother. He would never teach me how to DJ. I had to learn I had to get it on my own, and I did though. Mr. Dale out of Memphis, rap with 3-6 on one song. Then with the Christian rap. Yeah, listen, sometimes, you know, you get your life right. You be like, man, I'm out of here. GT, you wrong. My elders kept it all on deck. I had 2 techniques in my bedroom from teen years until 26. Oh, not the techniques, boy. GT still got Vanilla Ice and, on vinyl. Ice, baby. Doom, 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 doom. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. What? When I was in middle school, man, it was MC Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it. It's they two to make a thing go right. It's they two to make it out of sight. Boy, listen, good music, boy. Good music. Captain C says, hurry. Don't be late. I can't hardly wait. Said to myself, when we're old, we're going to dance in the dark, walking through the park, reminiscing. Remember that song? What song is that? Uh-oh, not GT. Let's get it started. Jump on the hammer and you will be rewarded. I had hammer pants. Matter of fact, I had hammer pants, and then I had hammer polka dot pants like my boy Kwame. Y'all know nothing about no Kwame. What's my name? Kwame. Hey, but we forgot about Eminem. Eminem's first 2 albums, man. Man. His first 2 albums were just like, that dude can rap. Them first 2 albums, buddy. That In the Closet, golly, man. Them first 2 Eminem albums, buddy. I'm surprised I don't have that in my playlist. I gotta go back to that. Hold on. Listen, y'all, I gotta keep my playlist updated, because when I get sleepy, I'll throw on some rap in a minute. Some Digital Underground. Y'all don't know no Digital Underground, buddy. Hold on, I got it. Eminem, where it? Yeah, there we go. I need a artist. I need albums. Do I need? I don't need this essential album. I just need all his albums. See, you know what? His second album is not even on iTunes. That's some bull. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, it just looked different. Yeah, because okay, listen. I ain't gonna lie. Woo, that was my jam. It's going in my playlist. Because every now and then you just, if I'm driving for a long time, I need to bounce for a little bit. That old Eminem boy would do it. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Boy, oh boy. Classics, man. Carl Kanai, man. I had some Carl Kanai jeans, D1. He said Sean John in my teens too. Oh man, listen. I did have some Sean John. I had a Sean John suit. It was nice too. Oh, you talk about Trapped in the Closet, part 1 to 28. No, I was talking about that Eminem one, not the R. Kelly. So I bet GT was rocking cross colors, bum athletics, FUBU, and zebra pants. Man, I used to rock FUBU, and I did have some cross color. I had some cross color corduroys. Pelly. Boy, oh boy, I seen people get beat up from their pellies. Don't call me Superman. Can't be your Superman. You remember that song by God, what's the name? Hold on, man. He didn't trigger the memory. I hope I find this song. Yeah. Y'all remember Above the Law? Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's go to the playlist. That's going in the playlist. Oh man. Bill Smith said, I used to rock the heck out of softball. That was my brand. Part of the reason Geeky fell in love with a player from the Himalaya. But Geeky says lies. Lies. Woo, I'm about to make my name for myself. Yes, sir. Oh man. D1 said Gaming Dad was outside wearing lugs. No, listen, no, sir. Because when the wind blows, I had my polos and Timbos. I used to wear Rockports. Man, I used to love Rockports, man. Rockport boots got me so many looks when I was a kid. Boy, chicks, they love the cat that had Rockports. But you know what? Then I had the Timberland Jodeci boots. What? My first year of college, that boy, I had them boots, man. Them Timberland Jodeci boots, man. I got so much play. So much play when I was a little freshman. On the yard. So, Gaming Dad, I'm balancing two things at once. Trying to riz up someone in my DMs. The American Dad Trapped in My Closet parody is so good. Oh, listen, that part, it is. I've seen it. It is super good. Super funny, man. So listen, you know what? I didn't even know it was a parody until about a year ago. Not a year ago, but earlier this year, my son showed it to me. Builder said, I ain't gonna lie, I had a nice collection of Tims. I ain't gonna front. I had a real nice collection of Tims, man. I had these burgundy Tims, boy, oh boy, with the bubblegum bottoms. Golly, boy. Woo. Pure Player. I don't remember no Pure Player. But yeah, Above the Law, buddy. Woo-wee. Like Superman. I'm playing that tonight. Captain C says, anyone else feeling the pull of those South Korean girls at the Olympics? Bad. Just became my favorite sport. What I didn't listen. You know, I ain't like to. I didn't watch any of the Olympics. The Olympics was watching me. I tried, but every time I watched, I was snoring. All them girls were wearing baby fat and apple bottom jeans. Them apple bottom jeans. Woo. Whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Y'all remember when BET had they had certain videos they only showed past midnight? And the first time you seen that tip drill video, when I was a DJ, man, I would drop tip drill, buddy, and then come right back when she got a dunk. Boy, it would tear the club off. DB in the building. What's going on, Dev? And the Boogie Boy jeans. Man, the Boogie Boy jeans and the used jeans. Boy. Well, hold on, DB. Let me get you on board, man. I'm glad you stopped there. Make the wheel a little bit more. We were just about to end the stream, man. We started vibing over to some of this old music and old movies, and where was you at when this dropped? I got a great question, man. Some of you older heads in here, and I know y'all all can pretty much vibe with this question here, man. Where was you at when Tupac died? What was you doing? And I started off. I was in college, and I shared an apartment with one of my frat brothers, and we were just sitting, chilling, talking. The news was on. We wasn't even playing, and then it came across Tupac Shakur. I was like, that caught me off guard, man. That Tupac, that was like, because Tupac wrote songs that attached to me, them times, man, when I was just getting over, my mom's passing, and hear Dear Mama for the first time. Oh, buddy, a song that I can rap from beginning to end, like it was water. Because you know what, you felt his emotions all through that song. Not the UTFO Kangos. There go that girl I call Roxanne. She's so stuck up. Why she say that? Because you wouldn't give a guy like me no rap because I'm Kango from UTFO. Boy, listen, what? Ooh. Kick this one here for me and my DJ. Kicking cha-cha-cha to this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that you heard that's fine. Boy, listen. They don't make music like that no more. They do not make music like that no more. Said, let's not get started on FUBU, Platinum FUBU, Iceberg. D1 says, no lie, I had the green Tims with the fat laces. God almighty. Not the green boys. We used to call those Michigan States. Oh, you got them state boys on, huh? Hold on, Gaming Dad. I had them burgundy too. Yeah, them burgundy ones was tough, buddy. Tough with the bubblegum bottoms, buddy. Listen, I had the burgundy Tims, with the bubblegum bottoms, and with the burgundy and Tim Coogee. What? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. When your boy came in, you knew it was time to pause for a minute and hate on me for a minute. Like, you know, like that old Dave Chappelle episode when they had the hate awards. They were like hate. That's how they used to do me. So I had some suede baby blue. I didn't listen. GT said that Eminem Guilty Conscience is still the best song he ever made. Yeah, Guilty Conscience was good. But my favorite is I Am, boy. Because you felt everything in that song. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Woo. Yo, G, Tech, you might not right. What? Might be right. Oh, you might be right. Okay. Yo, MTV Raps and Rap City, The Basement, legendary. Listen, Rap City, when old boy Blind Fury got on that thing. Whew, man, listen, if y'all have it, man, go on YouTube, man, type in Rap City Blind Fury, buddy. Well, he was eating everybody up. Blind rapper eating everybody up. He should have been a ghostwriter. Who in here was rocking Jinko jeans? Not your boy. Geeky said, in college, Gaming Dad, you kind of old. Yeah, I ain't young no more. Think about it, Geeky. Listen, in 2025, your boy will be 50 years old. 50. D1 said, pretty sure I was burning something when Pac died. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was sad. I was sad, buddy. Because he was like, you know what? And then right after that, you know what? You had what's the what was Tupac's album where they kind of had him like a crucifix on the cover? What was that like? What's the name of that album? But that album, boy, was. We had Bomb First and Hail Mary. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting. Picture paragraphs loaded, wise words being quoted. Bow down, play to God, hoping that he's listening. Listen, you right. I've been singing all this rap devil stuff, and I gotta get the verse of the day. And you right, my brother. You right. Chris said, man, I was in school, failing classes, and listening to some Biggie. As a fan, I was 100% Team East Coast. Hey, listen. Hey, they were both my fan. Listen, my favorite rap song of all time was "It's One More Chance" by Biggie. My favorite rapper of all time is Tupac. I love them both. But when Biggie dropped "Who Shot Ya," who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Hard to beat. These Brooklyn streets is on that bigger than beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. I pop up all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies. Those wanting money. Those the ones that like it. They don't get Nathan. Unless it smells like sanitation garbage, I turn my doorknob. Heartthrob never. Black and ugly as ever. However, I say coochie down to the socks. Rings and rocks filled with rocks. And my jam knocks. Builder with Smith says, man, I was 13th at a youth camp. Right, I didn't know who Tupac was until some of the older kids started talking about it. I was listening to nothing but Christian and gospel music until 1996 after Tupac died. Man. Coogee to the socks. Boy, listen. Machiavelli. I couldn't think of the same. That was real drill music. Yeah, listen, I can't quote not one lyric of anything that's being played on the radio today. Not one, nothing. Hey man, it's this comedian. I don't know this dude's name. Y'all might know that he got a special. He's a kind of like a black Asian comedian. I can't think of his name, but he got a special on Netflix. And he talks about this right here. He from Brooklyn. Matter of fact, he from Brooklyn. And he talks about that song Lifestyle. Nim, 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 nim. I would tell you, man, go watch that part of that skit. It's too funny. Too funny. When he talk about rap today compared to like Biggie, it was, oh man, phenomenal. Phenomenal. But yeah, boy, that Machiavelli album, buddy. All through your body. Come with me. I might have to play it. That 21 Gun Salute. Well, he go in on like to me, people think 21 Gun Salute is a better diss song than Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up was just kind of vulgar. But 21 Gun Salute, when he goes in on everybody. Nas, Jay-Z, I mean, 21 Gun Salute, but that's better this song. Blind Fury. I don't know what I call that dude. Yeah, that's 106 in Park. You right. At least you're right. You listen. You're right. Good times, man. Good times. We are the good times. Leave your past behind. Good times. Everybody get up. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, man. Y'all don't know nothing about no Tina Marie and Square Biz. All right, good people. Listen, I know y'all been hanging around, man. We had a sidetrack for a minute, talk about some good music. But, man, those are good times in my life. Like, I don't mind sharing with you guys. And I'm glad y'all kind of stayed around. That was good time. He said, remember the Art of War? Man. Both discs. Remember that? It's Bone and Biggie, we gon' that Bone and Biggie, woo. Dangerous. Handle it straight up notorious. So many hits, man. So many hits. Y'all don't remember Corrupt This DMX? Mama, when you're looking for but that did listen. But nobody listen, I don't remember that. I probably need to go back and listen to that. But I'm gonna say two things. One, that DMX run, that DMX first 2-3 albums, man, was that first DMX song with Def Jam. That with when he had that song with rapping with about Damien. Oh man. Classic. But I'm gonna tell you this song that I think like people underestimate is that that's that song "Stomp" by Little Buck. Is it Little Buck? Not Little Buck, but a Young Buck. "Stomp" by Young Buck with the version with T.I. and Ludacris. And when Ludacris ate T.I. alive, I mean, if you have not heard it, you owe it to yourself to go listen to that. He said your beef. He said your beef ain't legit. He said nobody even thinking about you. Plus he said no one's thinking about you. Plus your beef ain't legit. So please stay off the TIP of mine. Boy, I'm telling you, Luda, boy, Luda came. Listen, Luda came for T.I. T.I. didn't want none of that smoke, none of that. All right, good people, listen. While we sit here chilling, we got 23 people on the board. Got a couple people that came in late, but they made it before I started. So, I got to honor their wishes by getting them on the board. Let's see who gets the dub tonight. Geeky, don't forget, I will get you your prize tonight. So if you win, my friend, you can't win, Geeky, but you're on the board, though. But your winners will come tonight, right after the stream. All right, good people. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, D1. Yes. Boy, that album, buddy. You been eating long enough, now stop being greedy. Keep it real, partner. Give to the needy. Boy, listen. Buddy. Yes. Wow, like T.I. didn't want nothing else. No way. You know what, though? It sounds like they kind of beat, though. Yeah, that stump by Young Buck. Yeah, buddy. He about to get that stomped. Yeah, they remixed it with the game. I don't care about that. I didn't care about Young Buck's part. The version I got with T.I. and T.I.'s diss track was terrible. But Luda got on that bad boy. I'm a monster in this game, similar to the Loch Ness. My rhymes are nappy rooted. Some verses got a process. I'm the truth in this booth. Boy, listen, I'm sorry. Good times. Hey, listen. Okay, hold on. D before we get D1. Oh, listen. This is a good question, man. Who won the LL cannabis beef? I'm telling you. For me, cannabis beat LL. You go back and listen to that second round knockout, buddy. He said, "I'm gonna rip the tap from your arm." He gonna talk about the mic. I'm gonna rip the mic from your arm. Have your mom get on the phone, call Louis Farrakhan so he can persuade me to stop it. I said, no, he started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. I'm telling you, cannabis he ate LL. Yeah, Luda is super underrated. He's super underrated, but then he wrote that sorry diss track about Cat Williams when Cat Williams was calling him, some industry booty. Yeah, that DMX Rough Rider. Listen, boy. That DMX, Locks, Eve, that whole conglomerate was like, man. Can I bust? Yes, you can. Oh, man. Good music, man. I can even take the beef back to LL Cool J and Kumo D. How you like me now? GT said LL is a mediocre rapper. There, I said it. You got some classes though, man. I don't count LL as one of the greatest of all time though. Like, he been around. He's been making money for a long time. But to call him one of the greats, I don't know. I don't call him great. But one of the people I can call one of my favorites, and to me one of the greats, is Thinking of a Master Plan. It ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands, so I dig into my pocket. All my money is spent, so I dig deeper and still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence, thinking how I'm gonna get some dead presidents. I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll. Boy, listen. Rakim, DJ Quick versus MCA. Oh man, DJ Quick. DJ Quick. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Go back and listen to that. I forgot what soundtrack that's on. That's on somebody's soundtrack. Go listen to that. Don't get me started on Midwest. Not Nelly. I'm talking about, oh, man. Deeper. Boy, you can go Twister. You can go, nah, I'm going to keep it in the South with them first South rappers over there in Texas. Them Scarface, that dum 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 dum. Day by day, it won't possibly the cope. I feel like I'm the okay. Scarface had a song, man, that just get me so hyped. It's called "You Gotta Let Your Hang." Oh, Donna. Got it. So Quick was on recently on Drink Chat, addressed that too. Did he? Oh, I gotta go back and watch it. That was his album single. That don't make dollars, man. Listen, that beat would drop. Boy. I said do it that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right, good people. Listen, let's get into this wheel, man. Thank y'all for the I needed that. Listen. I don't have too many friends around me. I needed that kind of that kind of conversation. It's about old school hip hop and how music used to be and how music really, had messages and it had good writing. You know what? You can have a battle but have good writing. You wouldn't just talking. These rappers today, man, you could tell that they fail reading. You can tell the cats can't read. They don't read books. They just out there just mumbling away. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Best rapper from Texas. Nah, dog. Nah, man. You got UGK. You got Scarface. Not they. Even though I'm a Paul Wall fan, I love Paul Wall. Love Paul Wall. I loved it when he got on there with Kanye. Love Paul Wall. Man. Mike Jones. Back then, now I'm hot. Y'all on me. Listen, I'm a Mike Jones fan too. Mike Jones got a song with Yin Yang Twins, buddy. I'm looking for a dime. Top of the line. Yin Yang Twins. What? Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Boy, listen. I was DJing the club when that song dropped. You talking about to the windows, to the walls? Man, Big Zero, man, oh man. Boss Hog Outlaws. Yeah, UGK, boy, Big Tuck. Oh man, you had too many. Dope Breezy, boy, Mr. Pookie. God, classics, man. It's like, like you wouldn't get them songs played on the radio, man, but you get them songs would trickle their way up north, man. You had to go to the record stores and listen. Said Mike, nah, man, Mike Jones, I don't know. I think who had that song? Was that Mike Jones that had that song? Drop and Give Me 50. Drop and Give Me 50. Drop and Give Me 50. Macho Man, Randy Savage, greatest rapper of alive. Listen. Macho Man as the wrestler was my guy. Oh, yeah, Mean Gene. You gonna tell Hulk Hogan I said this. When I get in that ring tonight, that belt coming home with me. Elizabeth. Bring me my robe. Macho Man and Elizabeth could not survive in 2024. WWE would be canceled. He like, how he be raised, like he be trying to, what? Elizabeth out there, knock your head off. That would not survive in 2024. But that used to be so hilarious. we were terrible people. That's just terrible. Lil Kiki. Listen, I tell you one genre of music that has really taken off, and it's to me, I don't know what to call it, but it just reminds me of the blues. It's like this new blues movement with a lot of that King George, and man, that music, man, it just, I'm telling you, listen, it's taking over. It's really big here in the South, really big, and especially with older people, because you know what, them songs be telling stories we can relate to. I mean, I ain't gonna front. I'll be. It just got a groove to it, and that groove kind of sounds similar between songs. Don't be too different, but what they talk about is different. So be on the lookout for that. CMG said the whole conversation became about hip hop. Quick, too, didn't it? Quick. No. Listen, who is Starlito? I had to hear it. This song he dropped on. I remember that. I do remember that. Oh man. Rest in peace, Randy Macho Man Savage. He was definitely my favorite villain. Oh yeah, Mean Gene. I see you over there talking to that Hogan. Mean Gene. I'm gonna take that belt and put it around his neck. And Elizabeth, if you look at him one more time. Make you want to go on YouTube and watch his clips. D1 said I'm done. Oh man, what is that? Screwzoo. The Macho King. And there's something. I don't know what. Listen, that voice, man. I used to imitate it all the time. Do you know who you talking to? All right, good people. Without any further ado, man. Listen, according to this one, this is my first time using this wheel, and I'm gonna push the button. Boop, and here we go. Let's see if it don't break on us and stop us. Our first loser tonight will be somebody other than me. It is Bassett YT. Bars. You know it ain't me. It's Bassett YT.
You lose.
And Bassett YT is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, man. The poll tonight, 85% of the people in the poll believe that, hey, by the end of 2026, Nintendo will have surpassed the sales of the PlayStation 2. I believe so as well. All right. We want to remove Basil YT because he's out of here. We're down to 22 people left on the wheel. Let's keep it going. I have to hit it directly in the middle. That sounds crazy. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it looks like it's going to be Captain C. Captain C.
You are out of here.
Captain C is removed from the wheel. All right, we'll keep it moving and grooving. Sweet chin music. Boom. All right. That's a good little spin right there. Like the Price is Right. Uh-oh. Oh, Holly Pinky. Gato Mari. She light purple, and she's out of here on purple. Screwzoo equal DJ Screw. Oh, okay, all right. All right, let's just. What did the sheep say? What did the sheep say? GT. GT2. Like R. Kelly, PT2. Do. That's. Listen, not like that nice gargle at the end. Ultimate Warrior. Sting, Lex Luger. Good, listen. And they were the best toys too. Wrestling toys was the best toy. They were super durable. They didn't break. He said, Rick, this wheel, D1 says, this wheel small. Can barely read it. Let's see. Hold on. I wonder if I can stretch it. All right. I stretch it out. Listen, I can stretch it out a little bit. All right. Let's try it. Spin in the middle. Let's see. D1 said it's small. If I enlarge it, who up next? No, Geeky. Stop on Geeky. Oh, man, that's some bull. Your boy Gaming Dad is out of here. Gaming Dad is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Boo-hoo. I didn't pick nobody to win anyway. Hey, shut up, man. Geeky. Uh-oh. But it is Geeky this round. Peace out. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Hey, yo. Who lost? Oh, not Steve M. Steve M out of here. Pause, gave me that gargle. All right, I get it. He said, get her out of here. D1, do you watch Cam and Mace? Listen, I try to catch Cam and Mace every now and then. Man, I end up watching the clips. Is it good enough to watch the whole episode? This is a good question. Is it better than Drink Champs? Cause I like Drink Champs. I watch that, especially when I'm driving. All right, who up next to catch the flex? And it looks like it's gonna be. Dang, went for the wife, now the husband.
You are out of here.
Peace out, Smith. All right. Build it with Smith he built his way up out of here. Bazit YT, man, he's completely off the board.
It's all there,
see you later,
black
buddy.
and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing.
You lose.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. All right, we keep it rolling and flowing. Who up next to catch the flex? And it will be my brother Ruben is out of here.
You lose.
All right, Ruben's out of here. We're down to I don't know how many people. Can't see the number because I ain't stressed it out because some of y'all old folks can't see. Who's up next to catch the flex? GT2.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
You know something?
No suit for you.
Come back.
1 year.
Next.
Come back 1 year. Oh, let me get some of these comments in real quick. D1 says it is what it is, but tired of the music intro. Actually, I like the love me my first love yourself intro. Yes, sir. Better. Pink horsepower. She called this thing our toxic. Cheerio, mates. Yeah, man, you a ball. Cheerio, mate. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I got to fast forward. GT, my vision is 2020. Thank you. My bad, D1. Oh, man, that's so funny. All right, who's up next to catch all the flex? Geeky 2. Man, that song is so demoralizing. Oh man, let's see who up next to catch the flex, and it will be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, CMG. Yes, yes. He's still here. Yeah. Exit left. Okay. CMG, please exit left. CMG's off the board, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna keep it rolling. See, yo, gave me that. Me and D1 is making references to Cam and made sure why they didn't make any sense. Okay. Not so guerrilla tactics. I guess you get rigged again. So oh man, that's funny. That's funny, man. All right. When it comes to me, it's exit left. Oh, Dub City. It's out of here. All right, look, we down to 8. Said not Geeky losing to Animal Crossing. Supersonic Mockingjay. It's out of here. Oh man, that's so funny. He said not Geeky losing on the Animal Crossing wheel. Oh man, that's funny. Ooh, down to 7. That's hilarious. Oh, it's my guy Ruben, man. God almighty, man.
You lose.
Ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh, I don't know what that hit the wrong button.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Down to the final 6 in the mix. So funny. Oh, almost. No, but no cigar. DB is off the board.
You are out of here.
All right, SOC on here twice as nice. Son of Knuckle Tail still in the road. D1, Guerrilla Tactics. All old school, new school, deep and on those. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Peel more skin to Idaho potato. The lyrical molesting is taking place. Messing with B.I.G. it ain't safe. Oh, let me give his music.
You are out of here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're down to our final 4. It is Sonic Knuckle Tails, D1, Guerrilla Tactics, and Channel Moderator who dip in and dips out. SOC in the building, in the finals. Let's get to comments before we go. Merry Christmas. I'm up past my bedtime. I know I should be asleep too. I got to get up early. Training tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. This is why I call you Granny. Smith, do you watch 4th and 1 Cam? I like Cam's show. I like Cam's show too. All right, let's go. Down to 4. Who's going to be? All I know is Guerrilla Tactics is out of here. Oh, Guerrilla Tactics. Bye-bye. Down to 3. Can't you see? Supersonic out of here.
You lose.
All right. Sonic Knuckle Tails is off the board. We're down to our final 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's D1 and SOC. Who would it be? Nick Cannon on the drums, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's winner will be Uh-oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting close. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winner is D1. Kids, give it up for him one time. D1 is in the building with that $10 holler. And like always, this wheel is rigged, man. SOC winning. No, SOC lost. He took the L. Peggy 13. Well, good, bro. See, be like Geeky. Congrats. Give it up for D1 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, a long day comes up to a long week. Man, school starts for me officially. Well, okay, my kids come back to classroom this Thursday. And I officially start school later this month. I have orientation on the 19th. Yikes. But I'm all over the place. Give me that. Let's take them out with Thug Love by Tupac. Nah, listen. Let's take them out like Tupac. I hear death around the corner. Gotta survive. In the city with a skinny die. Do you want to say what? Say her. That was so funny. Oh, man. All right, good people. Let's say, GT says, man was on the wheel longer than he was in the chat. Honestly, give my winners to BBL Drizzy. All right, good people, boys and girls. Let me get my prayer on like I always do. I love to get honor to God, even as keeping us throughout this week and allowing us to come back and have a good time chit-chatting about old times and old music and good music and old movies and good movies. So let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank and praise you, Lord, for allowing us to come together, Lord, in fellowship on this wonderful night, Lord. I thank you, Lord, that you bless them, Lord, and bless their times here on this earth. I pray, Lord, that you bless their relationships with their family members. I pray, Lord, that you keep them safe. I pray, Lord, that you bless their decision-making, that you bless their comings and goings, their desires. I pray, Lord, that you bless, Lord. I pray that you bless their relationship with their children, that you bless their relationship with their parents, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you use them, Lord, to do your will. I pray, Lord, that they value other people and value one another, that they have a giving spirit, Lord, that they are willing to give and show their love by trying their best to imitate you, Lord, that they learn to read your word and value your thoughts, Lord. I pray, Lord, in the name of Jesus, Lord, that no weapon formed against them prosper. I pray, Lord, that they consider it pure joy when they face trials of many kinds, and that they understand that the testing of their faith develops perseverance, that perseverance must finish its work so that they'll be made whole and complete. I pray, Lord, they understand that. I pray, Lord, that they understand that you are God and that your love is forever, that you are the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. We thank you and we love you. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray and give thanks to you, Lord. Amen. Good people, this is your boy, Gaby Ned, man. I hope y'all have a good time this week. Hope y'all stay safe. Come back safe. Gorilla Tactics says the eShop card do nothing in Canada. Send it to Holly. She can buy whatever game she wanted if D1 doesn't want the card. Okay, yeah. I know. Matter of fact, so Holly, you have to follow me on Discord. I'm going to put the Discord in the chat. Real quick before I get off, let me put Discord in the chat so Holly can hop in. Invite Holly to the community. We're going to copy that link. Hop over here to YouTube. No, we don't want to do that. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Hold on. There we go. We live. All right, good people. This is your boy Gaming Dad. So Geeky, if you see it, hey, the Discord is in the chat. Just hit me up on Discord and I'll send you the code. And Geeky, I'll send you your code within minutes. As soon as we get off the stream, I'm sending it right away. Especially when I got Discord pulled up. All right, good people, man. Let's once again, y'all have a good week. This is your boy Gaming Dad. You know, I like to end my show in the mortal words of Don Cornelius. Peace, love, and soul. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad. And I can find my little button, and I'm an Audi 5000G. Don't believe the hype. It's a sequel.